Hi everybody, in this video we're going to talk about Shopify Dawn theme customization. So let's just begin. Okay, so this is my Shopify store and we are using the Dawn theme here. So let's click on the featured products and you will be able to see that this is actually the Dawn theme, and we have the catalog, we have the contact, and we have the checkout, and we have the search option. Okay, so now let's just go into the dashboard of our Shopify store. Alright, so that would be the themes here. As you can see the dashboard of our Shopify store, and our Shopify store we only have the 3 products as you can see here. So how can we customize the Dawn theme? Okay, so first of all we have to go inside the online store, and from here you will be able to see the option of themes, and we are actually using the Dawn theme. We are using the 11 version of the Dawn theme. Okay, so how can we customize it? We'll simply click on the customize button here and we will be inside our Shopify editor. Okay, so in the Shopify editor, as you can see here, we have the sections, we have the theme setting, we have the app embeds. Okay, so the app embed simply means that what external apps I am using in my Shopify store. Alright, so let's just explore the other options here. Okay, so we have this button with the 3 dots icon. So click here and we have the version of our Dawn theme. We have the edit code, we have the edit default theme content, we have the view documentation and get support. Okay, so here we have the home page, and we can also go to the product page, collection list pages, and the blog and the cart, and you can also see the other pages here as well. So we will explore these pages later. Okay, so here I can actually deactivate the inspector. So right now whenever I click on something, it will actually select that portion. So if I click on this, it would actually deactivate our inspector, and now I won't be able to select anything from here. So let's just enable this again, and we have these 3 views: the desktop view, the mobile view, and the full screen view. Alright, so let's go back to the desktop view. Okay, so go back to our home page. Okay, so now we'll actually explore the sections. In the sections we have the header. In the header we have the announcement bar. As you can see here, we have the header, and we can also add the new blog in the header as well if I wanted to, and we can add the new section if I wanted to. So I can actually add the 2 things here. It could be the custom liquid or the announcement bar. Alright, so we have already announcement bar, so I don't want to add anything here. In the template we actually have the image banner, and inside the image banner we have this text: browse our latest products. We have this button shop all, and if you want to add a new block, you can simply add the new block here of the text. Okay, so after the image banner we have the featured collection. Okay, so if you want to add the new collection here, you would see the multiple options here. Okay, featured collection, product, collection list, rich text, image with the text, image banner, slideshow, college, and etc. Alright, so these are the different sections that you can add in the template section here. And in the end we have the footer. So in the footer you basically have an input for the email, we have the text, and we have our copyright text here. That's it. Alright, so let's go back. And if you want to add anything here, you can add the menu here, you can add the brand information here, you can add the text and the image here as well. Alright, so now I will go into the theme settings. Okay, so now let's just try to add something in the template here. So if I wanted to change the background image of the image banner, so I would simply click on the image banner, and you will be simply inside the portion where you can actually change the image here. Okay, so if I want to explore the free images, I will simply click here, and I will actually go with this shop local, and I will choose this image here. Okay, so that is working fine. So select this image, and you can also add the second image as well. And we also have the image overlay opacity. As you can see here, as I increase the value of overlay opacity, the image is getting darker and the darker. Okay, so now let's go back to the lesser value here so we can have the image. Okay, so after that we have the banner height. In the banner height we have the large size, medium, and the small, and we have the desktop content position. So it is actually the position of the content on our image banner, and we have the content alignment, that is actually the center, and we also have the color scheme. So if I want to change it, I will simply click on the change here, and from here I can actually change the color scheme. Okay, so let's click on the scheme one. Okay, so it is actually the darker texture. So let's go back to the second scheme. All right, okay, so that is looking okay. So we also have the animation. So in the animation we have the image behavior. In the image behavior we have the ambient movement, fixed background position, and zoom in on the scroll. And so we have these three image behavior. And in the mobile layout, the content alignment would be the center. And we also have the theme setting here, and we have the custom CSS if you wanted to add here. Okay, so now let's just go back and we'll actually go into the text here. So click on the text here. So if you want to change the text, you can simply change the text from here. And if you want to add the link to the text, you can simply add the link to the text here. And in the header, we have the menu here. So if you have the multiple menus, you can simply change the menus from here. You can change the menu here, or you can remove the menu from here. Okay, so click on the change menu. I think I won't have the multiple menus here. So let's go back. I think we are good with this main menu here. And we also have the menu tab. So that would be the drop down, mega menu, or the drawer. So I will actually go with the drop down. And we have the sticky header on the scroll up, always, and reduce. If I click on the always, you will be able to see that our navigational bar is actually sticking to the top of our website here. Alright, so let's keep this value here. And we have the color scheme. You can choose the color scheme here. We have the country, we have the language selector, we have the mobile layout. So we have the spacing and we have the section padding. So in the spacing we have the bottom margin, and in the padding we actually have the top and the bottom padding. And we also have the theme setting and the CSS as well. So now let's just go back and we will actually explore the button here. Okay, so in the button you can actually change the text from here, and you can add the link here, and you can also add the second button label here if you wanted to. Okay, so if I wanted to add the second button, so I would simply add the label here, explore, and you can add the link to the button here as well. So let's just check this outline button style. Okay, so this is how we can add the second button here as well. Alright, so now let's go back. We have the option of the featured content. Okay, so let's just explore this section here. So in the featured content, we have the heading size and the description style, and we have the collection. We have the maximum product to show, number of the columns on the desktop. You can change the values here if you wanted to. View all style, solid button. Right now we don't have it. We can enable the carousel on the desktop. We have the color scheme, and we have the product card, image ratio, image shape, and etc. You can explore these other settings by yourself. Alright, so now I will actually like to add the section here. I would actually like to add collection here. Okay, so you will be able to see the collections here. Okay, so in the collection list, as you can see, we have the dummy image and the dummy text here. So you can simply change it if you want to. So click here, and from here you can actually select the collection. Right now we haven't created the collection, so we'll simply skip this and we will go with the dummy text and the image here. So let's go back and let's just try to add one more section here. That would be the slideshow. And here, as you can see here, we have added the slideshow. So let's click on the image slide. Right now we don't have any image into our image slider, but I will add the image here. So let's explore the free images and try to get some random images here. Alright, so that would work fine. Select this, go back, and I will also add a new image here. Explore the free images, click on the main fashion, and let's go with this image. Alright, so as you can see here, we have the two images in our slideshow. So if you want to add one more slide here, you can simply add it from here. Alright, so I will just simply remove this. Click here and delete the block. And now I will simply go into the setting of the slideshow here. So we have the layout, we have the slide height, we have the pagination counter, auto rotate slides here, and okay, so let's decrease the number here. Okay, so change the slide every 3 seconds. So as you can see here, after every 3 seconds the slide will change here. We have the animations, and animations we have the image behavior. So I will actually go with the ambient movement here, and we also have the mobile layout, accessibility, and the theme settings, and the custom. Alright, so that's enough for the slideshow here. Let's just go back, and now we'll actually explore the theme settings. So in the theme settings we have the logo. So if you want to add your own logo, you can simply add your own logo here. So explore the free images, and I would like to add something here. That would be shop local, and I will simply pick something random here. This would work. Okay, select here, and as you can see here, we have our logo here. I can change the width of my logo, and we can also have the favicon image. Okay, so the image that you can see here in the tab, this little image is actually the favicon image. So if you want to add the favicon image to your Shopify store, so you can simply do it from here. Okay, so after the logo, we have the colors. So you can simply use these available schemes, or if you wanted to add your own scheme, so you can simply add it from here. And we also have the typography. Okay, so in the typography, you can actually change the font of the headings and the font of the body here. And you can also change the font size scale here as well. Okay, so after that we have the layout. So in the layout we have the page width. You can change the page width from here. We have the grid here, so you can simply change the horizontal and the vertical space if you wanted to. And we have the animations. Okay, so in the animation we have the hover effect, the cards and the button. So the hover effect will actually affect the cards and the buttons. Alright, so after that we have the buttons. So you can actually explore the settings of the button here, and we have the variant pills, we have the inputs. As you can see here, we have the product cards, we have the collection cards, we have the blog cards, we have the container media drop down and the pop-ups, we have the drawers, we have the pages, we have the brand information, social media, and you can also explore these other options here. And in the end we have the custom CSS and the theme setting. Alright, so now let's just go back into the sections. And from here I would actually like to add a new section here. That would be the multi-column here. And in this section, the multi-column, I can actually add the testimonials here if I wanted to, or something else. So if you wanted to edit the column, you can simply select the column, and from here you can actually edit the column and you can add the image from here. Okay, so now let's save our theme here and click on the refresh page. Alright, so we are done with the customization here. So let's save our theme here. Alright, so now let's just go back to our store here, try to refresh the store, and you will be able to see the changes here. Alright, this is how I can customize the Dawn theme in my Shopify store. And if you really find this video useful, hit the like button and subscribe the channel.